NCLEX passage rates are in the toilet, and here are a couple reasons why. First things first, George Bush. No Child Left Behind was such a dangerous education policy, and now we are currently reaping the results of that policy right now. We see it in the current literacy crisis that we're experiencing throughout the United States. We see it as students enter into post-secondary education and professors are like, they're making the test as easy as possible, and yet and still they're struggling with it. And nursing education and these falling NCLEX passage rates are no exception. Next is AI. Too many students are using AI incorrectly. There are two scenarios that I can think of at the top of my head which would be an appropriate use of AI in nursing school. One, using a tool like Grammarly to help you with your papers to make sure it's in the correct format, and obviously the grammar and things of that nature are correct. The next is using something like Notebook LLM to take a review or outline that you put together, or that the information inside of that has already been verified, and you upload it to create like a podcast. And what I would do is listen to that when I'm on my way home from school. So therefore you get the compounding effect of learning. If you want me to talk more about that, you can comment below and I'll make a separate video. The next thing is social media. Social media is crushing our attention span. I have noticed that with myself, where I said if I wanted to go back and get a terminal degree, I would be cooked. Our attention spans are shortening, which makes a grueling program like an BSN program one of the hardest things that you will ever do much harder. The next thing that I think is impacting these decrease in scores is that the test changed recently within the past, I think, year and change. And I think both people or both parties, organizations with the educators as well as the students, have yet to catch the rhythm with the new tests. And that's simply just what it is. Now, I'm interested to see next quarter's results, and hopefully they do not continue in a downward trend, because this is a potential public health emergency. You cannot have one of the professions that the public interacts with the most when they interact with the healthcare system not being competent in their skills and clinical expertise. Now, as far as solutions, I ain't got all the answers, but what I will tell nursing students is make sure early on you focus on test-taking strategy, right? Focus on test-taking strategy and focus on making sure you're interacting with the material as many times as possible so it begins to compound. If you have any questions, put it down in the comments and remember to like, follow, and share. All right, toodaloo.